Hey guys, this is Ali Audios and this is my first ever audio and I'm going to be reading a Helen Otis XYN and the story is called Blood is My Favorite Color by Catastrophe. Chapter 1, Bloody Painter's POV. Slendy, do I have to? I ask. My raven hair is a mess and dark rings under my eyes contrast against my pale complexion. Yes, Helen, he replies. I groan. What's the problem, you ask? Well, Slenderman was sending me to a high school to look for a new creepypasta. I hated school. I'm such a typical teenager. Note the sarcasm. I angrily storm off to my room, hoping to find some peace and quiet there. The walls are pure white with countless smiley faces painted on them with blood. A lone canvas stood in the farthest corner, and the floor was littered with paintbrushes. My bed sat against the wall covered in sketches. Wyans POV, another day, another sketch, maybe even two. I sit under the old oak tree in the middle of school garden, doodling away. My mind goes blank as a random line and curves morph into messy sketches of yet another creepypasta. This time I drew Ben drowned. Who's he? Your boyfriend? Ugh, there she goes again. Say hello to Lillian Phillips, also known as the typical mean girl. Her somewhat angelic appearance, long blonde hair, and soft blue eyes does not match her personality. Those eyes could pierce through your soul like scissors cutting paper. Oh, who am I kidding? The only way for you to get a boyfriend is by paying a hideous guy to do so. She cackles and I just smirk. Where would I get such a guy? Got a twin brother? She stops laughing and glares at me. Why, you little ring! Well, welp, that's the bell. See ya, Lillian. I quickly run off to the direction of my house, clutching my sketchbook to my chest. Time skip to next morning. Bloody Painter's POV. Well, here we are, the most dreaded place of all in all of history school. What's worse, I have to be the new kid. At least I can spend most of my time sketching instead of with those things you call friends. Stepping through the doors of my homeroom, the first thing that catches my eye is a figure in the very back of the classroom, hunched over their desk and scribbling their way. Their HNHC hair covers their face, but I could tell that they were very concentrated on whatever they were doing. I tilt my head slightly as I turn to the teacher. Class, eyes to the front. Everyone shoots their heads up to see my face, except the person in the back. They're still scribbling away, tuning out the world. The teacher marches up to them and slaps her ruler on the desk, causing their head to jolt up. As SC, face with EC eyes, stares up at the teacher, closing their book and setting their pencil down. Sorry, Miss Angel. Her soft voice was barely audible as she frantically put her book in her FC backpack under her chair. Miss Angel scoffed and returned to the front of the classroom. Class, today we are having a new student. Her voice reminds me that I was still standing there, rather awkwardly, I might add, staring at the HC-haired girl. I avert my attention to the 20 or so pupils looking up at me, waiting anxiously just to know who I really was. And you are? I'm Helen Otis, Wyans POV. Helen? It sounds more like a girl's name, but who am I to judge? Names didn't matter at the moment. The only thing that mattered was the Ben Drown drawing I started yesterday. The sketch was made out of a habit, but I want to make it seem more lifelike and detailed. Reality was just an illusion at the moment. The only things that could snap me back to it was completing the drawing or another ruler slap. But seriously, that thing scared me half to death. And Then my sketchbook was ripped from my hands. I am befound furious as I throw a punch to whoever dared touch my sketchbook. Lillian falls to the ground, dropping my book and cradling her delicate nose, which was spewing out crimson blood. "How dare you, YN?" I simply snatch my sketchbook and storm off. The bell had rung right before she made the grave mistake of touching my things. I catch a glimpse of the black blur from the corner of my eye as I head out into the hallway. Bloody Painter's POV. Wow, that girl was not happy to have someone disturb her. Were my eyes deceiving me, or was she drawing Ben? She knows about us? Does she know about me? Maybe she'd make the perfect creepypasta. Well, guys, that's the end of the chapter, and I hope you like it. Please leave comments down below if you like it. And that's it. Have a good day or night. Bye!